YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, internet world. What's up? The Brother Man has returned. And like I mentioned earlier this week, I was going to do a video with the topic about your first business trip. What was that like? How did you prep for it? Tell me some of your experiences. If you have some good business travel tips. I know this may be a little odd to talk about during this whole COVID thing, but I'm sure some people are still doing business travel, and you may have done business travel in the past. What helped you make a successful business trip? How did you get through? What are some pro tips you can share with other people? And this started because I was reading an interesting article and about business travel and how to uh, make some success of it. Right now, I'm going to share this video with some folks here. See if they want to join in. So excuse me for a second. But anyway, yeah, how did you make a success of it? What are some tips? What are some bad experiences you may have had with business travel? And so I'll tell you, and let me just get into this article here. It's some of the things that could make a successful business trip. It's just realizing that it's different from maybe a personal or leisure trip or vacation. Um, with a business trip, you go in there for the intent, whether it's to sell a product or close a deal. Maybe you're just doing work. You're working. I know in my past, I've done business travel to sell and install cable, high-speed internet broadband services. And so that preparation is a lot different than going to visit my family or just going on vacation, because you got not only got to take your essentials for your personal essentials, but you got to take your tools and equipment and to sell and install with different type of vehicle. So it was a completely different trip. I know I did a business trip one time. My first one was in Southwest Virginia. I was there, couple different towns for like a month, and that was kind of an interesting experience. I think the person I went with, he was trying to prepare me to go traveling across the country selling and installing cable. I decided not to do that because I just wasn't ready for that type of lifestyle. Always moving, always on the go. I just wasn't ready for that. But it was a nice experience to have that type of business travel. But anyway, so yeah, you just got to recognize the differences. And so preparation is the key for success. Do you have all your stuff to accomplish your deal or your presentations, your tools? You have all that stuff. And then you got to think about other things. Like, how are you going to get to your destination? Are you flying there? Are you driving there? Are you taking the train? There's all that stuff booked and arranged. What type of seats are you making? When is that flight? When is it taking off? When you got to be there? When you get to your destination, that new town, how are you going to drive around? Are you going to walk? Are you going to take public transportation? You're going to rent a car and drive there? Or are you driving your personal car there? So all that stuff has got to be planned out, mapped out, and worked out. And then you got to learn your way around. It's a little bit easier now with GPS and stuff. You can just type an address on your phone, but you still don't know the area. What type of traffic is in certain parts of town. Is a certain part of town bad part of town you don't want to be driving through at certain times? And all that stuff you have to try to find out. Failure to find that out can lead to some disaster situations. Your accommodations, you got to plan out your hotel. And the last thing you want to do, you want to make sure you actually have a hotel booked, have a room. How are you going to be room? One of the things that I tell you that happened to me is when my first business trip, we went down there, and it was me and this other guy, and we was booked to share one room, which was crazy. That's what got tight, because eventually we had to get separate rooms booked, but because it wouldn't work. My man, we up in there in this one room, and I'm sure we both snored. And my man, I did not know that my man talking to sleep. So we sleeping, and I'm trying to sleep. All of a sudden, I wake up. I look over. My coworker is talking in his sleep, and my man is trying to sell some cable in his sleep. He's sitting there, dead sleep, sitting up there like this. And the package price for this, this, and that. You get this channel, you get this, and that. And I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? My man gone, he's asleep. So you get you gotta check your accommodations, make sure you ain't rooming with nobody. And if you are rooming with somebody, can you actually get along with that person, or is this person weird? That type of stuff. So if you had any crazy travel experiences like that, if so, just let me know in the comments, and we'll talk about them. Do you have any specific needs? You got to make sure you have your medicines, your vitamins, your little thing that you put on your eyes. You got to have that. If you sleep with a mouthpiece to keep your snoring down, you got to make sure you have that type of stuff. Make sure you have your, I know when I travel, any business or leisure, when I go to a hotel, I make sure I take some of them antiseptic wipes, some Clorox wipes or whatever, because I just can't trust that the toilet has been cleaned to all the way, or the sink has been cleaned all the way. So I just take them wipes just in case. Well, not just in case. I do take them and use them. I got to have them. And then, one other thing too, I underestimated. When you stay in a hotel, I always take a power strip surge protector, because, you're taking your phones, your laptops, whatever else you're taking with you. Them 1-2 plugs ain't gonna work. And unless you go to a real nice hotel, you're not gonna have enough plugs. So you need that power strip. That's something that helps me. Then you got to plan for dealing with security. You got to allow time for that. Make sure you have your documentation. Make sure you have your money, your credit cards. You don't want to be carrying a bunch of cash. You got to know which cards you're going to use. You got to be ready for emergency situation. I know this wasn't a business travel. This was a leisure vacation. But I'm driving down Norfolk, that area. And let me see here. I'm driving down Norfolk that way. You go through a tunnel, and my car light starts dimming. They start dimming. I had a brother bark at the moon. What? Okay, JD, man. Yo. Oh, all right. Yeah, I definitely call you JD. Anyway, I was driving through Norfolk, them tunnels and stuff, and I had changed my radio to enjoy this nice little drive on this vacation. Well, I added an amp too, but anyway, all the new stuff I added killed my alternator. So I'm driving through these tunnels, and I'm like, my lights is dimming. I'm like, yo, what the heck is going on in my car? And everybody's flying through this tunnel, and I'm trying to, man, it got scary. And so, and or my battery died. Anyway, my lights dimming in this tunnel. It was scaring me to death. And then every time I stop, my car shutting off. I'm like, yo, what is going on? So I'm sitting there trying to play the joint off. Every time I get in, I stop at a stoplight, I'm putting the joint neutral and just kind of gassing it up a little bit, so my car don't shut off. And eventually I had an alternator put in the middle of the vacation. That's crazy. So that's the type of stuff that you gotta look for, and you look at. I definitely will call you. You gotta sleep with a do-rag. Okay. I'll call you next time. This was kind of, I've been planning this all week. I mean, I've been wanting to do this all week, but I finally had a sudden window of time, so I did it. But anyway, so that's the type of stuff. I had to get a new alternator in the middle of my vacation. No wonder that relationship didn't work after that trip. So, but that's a whole nother video and a whole nother story. So So yeah, those are you got to plan for the unexpected. But planning is key to making a successful business trip. So let me look through these comments here. JD had a brother bark at the moon. JD's got to have his do-rag. All right. What's up, Bonnie? How you doing? All right. So anyway, but now I mentioned having the preparations for your especially your flights, your hotels and stuff. One thing that'll help you out, anybody out if they have to do business travel, any type of travel, is saving money on any type of travel, on your hotels, your flights, rental cars and stuff. And I don't know if you've seen on my page, but recently I've got a new membership available. It's the Elevation Travel membership. And what I have found is that you can save up to 70% off of hotels. You can save big on flights, rental cars, all that type of stuff. And saving money is very important, especially when you're traveling, because you never know what expense you might run into on a trip, especially a business trip. And having that extra money can come in handy if you need it, or maybe you want to enjoy yourself a little bit more, get more out of your trip. This can help because not only will it save you that extra money, but each time you use a membership, you earn rewards and credits that you can put towards uh, other products and services. You can use it, gift cards at stores, or you can use to enhance the trips that you're taking in the future. So if you're interested in doing that, let me know. Um, let me know if you're taking the trip, because I can have a provision to allow you to try it out. But if you want access to this membership, it's only $44.95 a month for this monthly membership, or you can pay for a year membership for $119.95. But when you do the monthly membership, you can share this opportunity with other people and earn commissions, rewards, credits. It's a great deal. Plus, you have all the other features with this monthly membership that I've been talking about: repairing your credit, earning income from your smartphone, earning extra money from your job. Um, I would highly recommend. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link to the description of a video that breaks this down in the comments. If you're looking at this on YouTube, I'll put that link in the description so you can check it out for yourself. But anyway, let's see here. See if we got any other comments. We'll stay here to the end. Hold on, let me see. I got a few minutes. I can send this. Let me see. Let me see if old JD got time to jump on here. Oh, he did that on my comments. Okay. You still there, JD? Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna have to go here in just a minute. We got Cortel. All right. Well, I'm not gonna hold you guys up anymore. We'll stay here until the end. Let me see if JD's still there. Anyway, so tell me, what was your first trip like? Let's see here. Bonnie, Bonnie. Thanks, Bonnie. I appreciate that. I'm just looking through some of the comments here. JD, you got to tell me about this barking at the moon. What in the world? Why would anybody bark at the moon? Hey, what's up, Ken? Robert Ken. Oh, what's up, Ken, man? Right now, I had a post. Let's see here if I can find it here. No, that's too far. Anyway. All right, well, I'm going to end this broadcast. I appreciate those who tuned in. If you have any crazy first business trip stories or any first trip stories, just let me know. If you have some good tips on things how you prepare for your business trips, let me know in the comments. I'll be interested to hear it. Any funny trips, all that type of stuff. Just let me know, and I will holler at you later. But the brother man will return, and I will see you later. Peace.